timeout, it tells me, as I go live. Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes running out onto the field now. Welcome to my live stream. I've got my kidlets with me, and they just both ran out of frame. Stop running in circles so I can show you. That's Apollo. That's JJ, or SJ, I guess. Squid Jr. I figured I would try and do a bit of a live stream reaction. We'll see how long we go. We'll see how well the boys let me do it and whatnot. If you are watching this in the backlog, do me a favour, hit the like button and share and copy link and whatnot. I'm watching the game on YouTube. If you're coming into the stream to watch it, to watch me and watch it, then Google Stream East. You know, Stream East versus Colorado versus USC, or USC versus Colorado. I'll turn down the commentary from the game so I don't get copyright strike. Sorry guys, you'll have to stand closer to it if you want to hear it better. And we, you know, I'll probably move the camera around and stuff. How you doing, Marcus? I can see the comment there. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. If you want to watch the game, there are streams on YouTube. That's how I'm watching it, actually, on YouTube TV. But also you can just Google Stream East, and Stream East will be able to, like, you'll be able to follow the prompts and whatnot. You're going to watch yourself more than you're going to watch the game, aren't you, bud? That's alright. But yeah, I figured I'd go live and like do a bit of a Q&A and whatnot. I'm glad you're doing well, Marcus. That's good to hear, bro. Who do you reckon's going to win between USC and Colorado? Yeah? Your face is all dirty and stuff, but that's okay. You guys aren't going to judge me. You know what parenting is. You know what parenting two toddlers at the same time is like. Their butts are tidy, their hair's clean. They're recovering from colds, so they're doing all right. But USC wins big, Tim says. I actually, like, I honestly think, just on vibes, that because Colorado got smashed last week, that they'll want to come out and like make a statement. But obviously, Caleb Williams is the Heisman winner. I've reacted to, but not uploaded, a couple of the USC games so far this year. I've got a pending copyright strike hanging over the channel. If I get one more, they're going to delete my whole fucking channel. Don't hit buttons, buddy. And so I'm not uploading any more reactions until that pending one is gone. It's only a couple of weeks away. But then I'll have an influx of reactions that are uploaded once that copyright strike is gone, and I can afford to get another one, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, that's my face, buddy, don't touch that. Because, like, if you get more than one at a time, they'll nix your channel, but you can get one at a time, you know? But, stop touching the camera, you little scamp. But yeah, so I have watched a couple of the USC games, or highlights to them, and Caleb Williams is legit. He's a phenomenal quarterback. So, like, maybe they're going to be a class above Colorado. Like, my brain is saying they're going to be a bit better and that it might be another blowout. But there's just a small nagging voice in the back of my head as well that is like, Colorado are going to want to make a statement. One thing I saw a meme about on Instagram just before I started streaming is that Jerry Rice's son plays for USC. I didn't realize that, like, Rice, the wide receiver, bloody good wide receiver too. I didn't realize that was Jerry Rice's son. So it's Jerry Rice's son against Deion Sanders' son. Or literally, actually, like, what's his name? Shiloh, is it? Or is it one of the other ones? I don't know. Like, whoever the back is going to be playing directly on Rice. And I think that's cool. Like, that's, like, script-ish. Did you just eat that off the floor? That's annoying. Don't touch the camera, you silly head. Honestly, he's just like me. He sees himself in a fucking screen and he's like, ooh, hi. Hi. And whatnot. Da Baby. I see Da Baby everywhere. On social media, like in WWE, in football, in all sorts of stuff. I have no idea who the fuck he is. Like, I presume he's like a rapper or something, you know what I mean? But, like, I've never heard anything of his. I just saw some chat that I missed. Bear with me. What did it say? Hello, y'all. It's Good USC Day, mate. G'day, Adventurous Guide to the Galaxy. They will do good today against Colorado, but Colorado's team is really good still. They have a lot of talent, but they're still new working together. They'll be better as the year goes on. Dad Baby is a rapper. He has good music video and his songs. All right, well, I'll check him out then, because like he's literally everywhere. Like all of my interests are like, hey, look, we got Da Baby this week for whatever. And so like, I presume algorithmically maybe I'll like him. Like, I'm surprised I haven't been suggested him by the Spotify algorithm and whatnot. Given how like saturated he is in all the other stuff I like as a feature, if that makes sense. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'll definitely look him up on Spotify. Don't grab the phone, buddy. I'm gonna put it. In fact, I'm gonna do this. Right? I'm gonna put it all the way up here. And you guys let me know if the TV is too loud, because it's literally leaning against the TV now. And the kickoff has just occurred. And I think he's kicked it out of the end zone. Yep. Yeah, so it'll be a touchback, I believe. If you're just tuning in to me now to try and find a stream of the game, there are a couple of streams on YouTube. I'm currently watching it on YouTube TV at the moment. So, like, just try again, click away from me. I'm, like, obviously not the game. I'm reacting to it and whatnot. But if you're here, if you can't find it on YouTube, Stream East also has it. So just Google Stream East and then the game and you'll find it. So here we go. USC is starting with the ball. Good fake to the running back and is that Rice there, number 16? I'm not sure, but he juked a couple of defenders, got some yards after the catch. You've decided to take the spot where the camera was. That's fine, little dude. I might put it back down over here if JJ sits in my lap. Yep. Cool. Now, bud, you got to stay back away from the phone, all right? You just got to stay here. I'll turn your guitar on for you. There you go. But yeah, so we have another completion there for Caleb Williams. Oh, stacks on that player as well. The defense is coming hard. They're obviously like, the defense for Colorado are obviously very fired up for the game because they're hitting hard. They're coming hard. You can't get the camera either, little dude. But yeah, they're at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Caleb Williams, he's handed off to the running back who gets crunched right after he gets the ball. That'll be a loss of a couple of yards at least. And yeah, as I said, if you want to watch the game, there are other streams elsewhere where you can find it. So I apologize if that's what you clicked here for and it's not there. But I am watching the game with my two sons. Well, I'm wrangling my two sons while we watch the game. And yeah, we'll see how we go. They're at the 30-something yard line, near the 40-yard line, other than that loss. We're about to snap again. It's the 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, so they're at the 30-something. Oh, good pass, and they've got the down. That'll be a first down and some more as well, because he got some yards after the catch too, number 2, for the USC team. USC Trojans. But yeah, hi, how we doing? I'm glad that everyone's here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Do me a solid. Get the stream in, the thumbnail in more feeds and whatnot. But, oh, a trip there as well. Did I just miss the first down? Did they play quick while I was fucking talking shit? I think they did. They're moving down the field fast with this first opening drive. Not first opening drive, that's tautology. With the opening drive. Yep, another quick snap there. That was, I thought he still had it there. That was, oh, a nice big block by the quarterback that opens up a hole and the running back goes for a fucking dance in the end zone. Have a look at that. That is a big run. He had to dance behind the O-line for a bit. And then, like, hopefully they show it on a replay. If you're watching along with me, this is like, quarterbacks aren't supposed to lay blocks. This is a big block by the quarterback, right? Caleb Williams. Like, they're showing arrows on the screen currently. He hands off to number 0, who has to dance around and he diverts back, runs behind himself. Big block right there by the quarterback that lets him through and he's into the end zone. That's a Caleb Williams touchdown. Like, it's not. It's the running backs. But that is phenomenal play and phenomenal awareness, like, situational awareness to stay in the game by the quarterback. And, he's a big unit too. Like, he's not one of those frail, stay in the pocket, fucking run away type quarterbacks, you know what I mean? So, he actually could put his body in the way and get in the way of the player there and stop that. Like, he was the last line of defense. He was the only bloke that could prevent the touchdown, but the quarterback later blocked, and there we go. That's the extra point was kicked while I was blabbing about it, and it's 7-zip, and we're in an ad break. I'm going to see if anyone said anything while I was, talking and whatnot. What did I do? There we are. Caleb Williams with a good block. I must be delayed. I'm watching it on YouTube TV. Caleb throws blocks. I rarely, if ever, see a QB throw his own blocks. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying as well. It's cool. That's an added facet for him as a quarterback. You know what I mean? And yeah, I must be on a bit of a delay. Like, if you were already commenting that before I even saw it, that's interesting. But that's okay. It doesn't bother me. At least that way you'll be able to see my reaction to stuff that you then watch the game. You can watch both at the same time. That's cool. This is Apollo. He's my youngest. He's 2 years old and some change. That's JJ. He's my oldest. He's 3 years old and some change. And we're still in an ad break currently. It's going all right so far. Like, not going too bad. First 11 minutes have flown by in the stream. It's not as chaotic as I anticipated it would be. I am on the floor, but that's fine. It is what it is. I like the Squid reactions, and with the little boys. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's cool. They're not actually they've been in and out trying to touch the camera and whatnot, but that's okay. And he's just upended the plate of food I gave them. The whole plate is like, he did it like a fucking tablecloth. All the food is exactly where the plate was, but whatever. But yeah, this is good. I might do this more often if they get used to, me doing it and me talking. Usually when I'm talking on the phone, it's with their mum or with their grandma, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a thing. That's why they're so obsessed with it as well, Like, it's not just it's not just genetic conceitedness or whatever, or vanity. It's not just genetic vanity. I'm sure there is a component of that, but they also like they like the phone. Where did the chat go? How do I keep the chat up? There it is. Okay. I like this good reactions. Who we're rooting for, says Atheos 1 YOLO. To be honest with you, it doesn't bother me who wins. I said at the start of the season that I was going to get on board USC, and I have a couple of, as I was saying before, I have a couple of reactions that I haven't uploaded yet. Cat, get out of the way, man. Move. I have a couple of reactions to their games that I haven't uploaded yet because I have a copyright strike hanging over the channel and I don't want to get another one by accident. But once that's gone, I'll upload them. So I have a soft spot for USC because I've been following their season, but like, I have 100% bought into the Deion Sanders hype this year as well. Like, all my social media, everyone's social media is flooded with Coach Prime and all the Buffaloes hype and whatnot. And so, I'm not going to lie, like, I have an interest in their season as well and how they're going and whatnot. And so I don't really have, like, I'm rooting for no injuries, basically, and a good, entertaining game. But it would, for the hype train to continue, it would be nice to see Colorado get up in a close one. It would be nice to see Colorado get up in a close one. It would be nice to see Colorado get up in a close one. I don't know if he spoke over me or not, but they're moving fast down the field. It's a 2nd and 5 here for Colorado. They're at their own 30-yard line. Sanders gets it over to the, what I call the wing, like down near the sideline there as well for a completion, but I think they lost a couple of yards. Not a lot of room here. 3rd down already, 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down here, said every dad on every Saturday or Sunday. But it's always a big 3rd down. Lots of talk here. Maybe they're taking a bit longer this on the 3rd down than they did on the 1st and 2nd, which is fair enough. Flicks it over to the running back, takes a step and loses ground, and that'll be 3 and out. So another tackle for a loss there. It'll go down to 4th down. Not a fantastic start for Colorado. Allowing a touchdown on the opening drive and then 3 and out. But as I said, I'm buying into the hype train. I am buying into the hype, and I am hoping for a decent, even keel sort of game. Yeah, bud? Tell me more. You want to sit in my lap? Whoa! But yeah, we'll see how we go. More chat's coming in. I'm going for USC, but I like both teams. Yeah, that's probably what I'm saying as well. Maybe going for Colorado, but I like both teams. But maybe not. I don't know. I'm really on the fence. I do like both teams, and I've bought into the hype of both teams, and I'm following both teams. So, either, really. Just hoping for no injuries. Also, these are my favorite USC uniforms, other than the one combination they have with the darker crimson red. Yeah, I was about to say, actually, I like both of their kits. Like, I like both of their kits. I think it's dope. Like, or their uniforms, you know what I mean? Like, I like the grey with the black numbers and the white piping around it for the Buffaloes. I think that's a sleek look. And I really, I like the trope. That was part of the reason why I was like, ooh, I'll follow them this year, because I like the yellow and red combination. I think it's the same color scheme as the Commanders in the NFL, but I think it's cool. I think it looks nice on the eyes. Hey, don't touch that! Don't touch that! Little scam. You can smile and say hi. This is JJ. He's 3 years old, but mostly non-verbal. He's on the autism spectrum. He is they both are the light of my life, they are my happy times. They're amazing. They're beautiful and fun. Yeah, that's the plate that you ripped out from all the food that's still sitting there perfectly where the plate was. You gonna play with that now? But yeah, I was just about to say, their uniform, that's really annoying, dude. That's like ear piercing. Hey, come here. Come here. Yeah, the uniforms are cool, in short. I agree. Colorado is my secondary team to root for this year. I like Coach Prime. Not a big fan of the celebs latching onto them, though. Yeah, that's the same thing as, the opening round of the New York Jets, though, right? There were heaps of people there as a result of Aaron Rodgers and whatnot, too. It's some celebrities, I feel and, it's the same with Formula One, they'll go to they'll do the grid walk, even though they have no fucking interest in F1. You know what I mean? They just want to get photographed at the event. And so, I don't know what they're called. There's a name for it. It's not culture vulture. That's white boys pretending they're black, and whatnot. And I'm not saying I agree with culture vultures existing. That's what the term means, people like Yellow Wolf and GK and stuff like that, are often referred to as that, and whatnot. I don't think it exists. Cultural appropriation definitely exists, but, if you grow up poor and white in a black community, your culture is very fucking similar to black culture. But I don't know how I ended up getting into politics. But yeah, culture vultures. That's how. There is a certain type of celebrity that just goes to anything that gets hype, and they to try and leech off a bit of that hype. You know what I mean? And get some of the no shade or anything, but The Rock is the best in the world at it, you know what I mean? The Rock just I'll be watching something random and Dwayne Johnson will suddenly be there, and it's why the fuck are you here? And then he's on the mic hyping everything up, doing his, finally The Rock has come back to wherever the fuck he is thing, and it's I guess that's cool, that's his shtick, that's, whatever. He's definitely perfected the art, you know what I mean? But it doesn't bother me all that much, you know what I mean? If I had more money than I could ever spend and nothing but time, I'd probably go to really cool shit, and people would think I was trying to get that leech off the hype as well, when really I'd just be doing fun shit with all the money I had. Oh, I thought that was a big pass. He's just overthrown him. Caleb Williams with a deep ball to number 15 there. He was wide open. Wide open. Excuse me. Would have been a touchdown. It was a big go route. He just ran and ran and ran, one big step, and he overthrew him just a yard or two too far. Big throw though. It's not very often you talk about a quarterback overthrowing someone on a deep ball that went fucking 50 yards, you know what I mean? Oh, that's nuts. 2nd and 10 here. Lots of time. I think Caleb Williams getting a lot more time to throw the ball than Shador. I've never heard it said out loud. I just read it. But don't touch the camera, you silly head. The Sanders quarterback, the Sanders kid, isn't getting as much time, isn't getting as much protection, isn't getting as much time in the pocket from his O-line as Caleb Williams is. Like, I find that's a bit of an underrated conversation as well, you know? Like, all the quarterbacks that win Heismans, their O-line often gets drafted and goes on to have fucking massive careers in the NFL as well. The high snap, fumbled. Who's got the ball? Who's come out with it here? That's pretty rare. Again, Caleb Williams going diving under a bunch of O-linemen. Like, yeah, sure, here, dive into my spine with your helmet. I'm going to try and get the ball. And he's come up with it, too. Did he come up with it? Yeah, it's 4th down. He's come up with it as well. Have a look at that. Wow. Massively high snap. He's done well to corral it and keep it in front of him. And it's bounced a couple of times, and he's dived into the ankles of blokes 4 times his size, with another bloke diving into his back as well. He's a phenomenal quarterback. He's a good player, and he's a team guy. Like, there's the block, the fumble recovery from, like, let's face it, the snap was not his fault, and he did well to, you know, like, fix the damage that had been done. That was huge. And the punt was a good punt as well, number 37 there. I don't know who that is. But 3 and out for the Trojans there as well. But impressive quarterback play nonetheless. 3 and out, but an impressive quarterback play nonetheless. And Sanders and the Buffaloes will get another chance. 1st and 10 at their own, like, you know, 10-ish yard line, I think. What do the comments say? A thug life Ewok. Yeah, actually, I bought that so long ago. I brought that from Australia with me. I bought it from a website called UncleRico.com. They recently sent me a watch for free because I wear so much of their shit. Cool company. And he's running with it himself. He's got many yards there. I couldn't see where the down yard, like, I think it might have been obscured by the grass, but they had to have got the fucking 1st down because he ran 20 odd yards. And it's, yeah, they're at the 21 and it's 1st and 10. Whoa, don't grab that, buddy. You're funny. How do I turn that back around? You zoomed me in, man. What the hell? You zoomed me in when you picked it up. You're funny. That was probably funny. But I missed that play, but they got about 4 yards because it's 2nd and 6. Quick snap. Throws over to the left, and great defensive play. Cuts him off at the line of scrimmage as well. That's funny. But yeah, I agree. They all jumping on his hype. Haha, I love Coach Prime. Yeah, but like, I mean, I'm sort of jumping on it too. Like, I would do the same thing, I think, if I was a celebrity, because it's like, he is unapologetically cool. You know what I mean? Like, he sweats cool, and you can tell when you, like, just by watching him, you know what I mean? And like, he's a good leader of men. I spoke about him in a vlog I did on masculinity recently, and like Andrew Tate and the manosphere and stuff, because like, so many people, I watched a video by a chick called Leija Thomas. I don't know if it's Leija or just Leah, but it's spelled Leeja. But anyway, she's a lawyer and she's a feminist, and she does create amazing content, but like, she goes in on certain men sometimes, and I think she's close to it, but not quite on the mark, because, you know, like my lived experience as a man, I feel like a lot of the time people expect too much of us. But 2nd and 5 here for Colorado. They just got a 5 yards there. Because there are amazing quality masculine dudes like Coach Prime that went and walked the walk, and now they're trying to talk the talk and teach other men to do the same. And there's no toxicity there. Like, you could not call what Coach Prime does toxic masculinity, but you couldn't call it anything other than masculinity, you know what I mean? And so, you know, my point is, I'll get back to the football in a sec, but my point is that, like, not all masculinity is inherently toxic. A lot of people and a lot of content creators get that wrong. And people like Coach Prime deserve the hype that they have and deserve the fucking oomph that they get, and the latcher honors that they get, because of, like, the example of good masculinity, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's 2nd and 8 here for Colorado. We'll get back to the football. I say all that to say, Coach Prime is cool. I like him a lot. And you know, fingers crossed one day I'll be rich enough and famous enough as well that I'll be able to latch onto other people's hype and people will, like, get tall poppy syndrome about it. But I agree. Like, there are, like, you know, if I see fucking Selena Gomez or what's his name? Fucking Timothy fucking Chai Tea or whatever his name is. Charlemagne, Champagne guy. Like, the guy that's playing Wonka. Are you legit, bro? Like, have a look at this. Why? Just grabbing handfuls of food and throwing them around. We got a flag on the play. It was 3rd and 1. False start. Offense. I can't hear who it was, but that's that. There's a flag on the Colorado Buffaloes. 6 minutes to go in the first. Sanders is 6 for 6, but he's only got 10 yards. I think it's a story of the offensive and defensive line, you know what I mean? Like, it's... Buddy, you can't touch the camera. You're so cute. You're so cute. And I love you so much, but don't touch it. Like, he's scrambling for his life back there. They've got the down, though. Big gain after the catch as well. Number 3 has a big run. It was 3rd and 6. There is a flag on the play, though. I don't know what the flag is or who it's on, but we'll see here. Was it a push-off? Oh, did he call... That's weak sauce. If that's a flag on number 4 there for Colorado, that's weak sauce. Pick the fucking flag back up. People are saying it's a pick... Like, the commentator just said it's a pick and roll. Like, neither of them were looking at each other. They ran into each other, and he's just fucking bigger. That's not a penalty. If he'd looked at him and he'd deliberately done it, then maybe. But if you can't penalise one player when 2 people run into each other and one of them's just bigger and better off by it. Bullshit! That's fucking... Oh, man. I don't know how it resulted in an automatic first down. I thought there were offsetting penalties there. I thought he just called offsetting penalties. Maybe I'm reacting and I don't understand what's going on or something. But he's called unnecessary roughness. Okay, after the play. That's it. All right, so after the play, because he'd already run out, he smashed him into the sideline unnecessarily and they paid unnecessary roughness after the play. During the play, there was a different penalty, though, which I think is bullshit. Nonetheless, you're still throwing food everywhere, bro. I'll pick that up in a bit. Move back. See, this is more the chaos I was predicting. But it's fine. I'll just clean up when I'm done. Colorado ran the ball. They got about a couple of yards there on the first down, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 or 7-ish. Move back, bro. Here, play with the football. Play with the football. Don't just throw the football away. Play with it. So 2nd and 8 at the 48. Sanders with a shovel pass over. Big gain there. He broke through 3. Well, he broke through 2 and the 3rd brought him down for a gain of like 6 or 7. I'm just going to hold that so you can't. Thank you, buddy. And it's 1st and 10 here at the 50-ish. And they've blown the play dead. I'll read some comments until we get to the next one. Where are we at? Yeah, Thug Life Ewok is where I was at. Yeah, I agree. They were jumping on his hype. Lol, you're right about the rock. Yeah, like it's whoa, buddy, you're right. I just caught you. I am a legend. Caught you with the back of my hand, man. He's about a yard short. Yeah, that's. Oh, they're calling for a spot. Oh, they gave them the down. Right, that's silly. Yeah, he was about a yard short and they shouldn't have. But yeah, let me look at these comments. Where are we? I'm going to flip this so that I can read the comments. Oh, no, the comments moved. Damn it. I'll flip it back. Colorado's lines are pretty bad on both sides of the ball, but Sanders gets sacked a lot while standing like a statue looking downfield instead of scrambling. Fair enough. That's a good assessment. I haven't watched enough of their stuff. I've only really watched highlights and like bits and pieces in their games and stuff. Like I've never watched a full game. So that's some solid analysis. Thanks for that, man. Where are we? They're just hating on Coach Prime because he's confident and doesn't take disrespect. A lot of coaches didn't play like Prime did, and if they did, they weren't like him. They're jealous. Yeah, exactly. It's a whole thing. Oh, Ethan Gray's here. Hello, man. Atheos YOLO, a pick. I don't know when that was. Or maybe you're ahead of me and it's about to happen. I'm not sure, but we will see. Maybe you were explaining what happened earlier. I don't know. And just like that already, we're a half hour into the stream. This is going well. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. I am thankful that things have gone alright thus far. Let's see if you'll sit like that. You won't. I'll put you back here. See, hopefully my kid won't try and attack you. He's literally laying in my lap drinking his juice currently. So that's good. But it's 3rd and 1. So they've brought it back. It's 3rd and 1 at the, on the tail end of the Colorado logo. So like, the 51 or 52 yard line. 3rd and 1. They've gone for a run. And I think with forward progress, they probably got the down then. But only just. They've given it to him. Yep, 1st and 10. So Sanders is still 8 for 8, but he's only got 19 yards. Good completion percentage, but he's averaging what, like fucking 2 yards per completion. Oh, busted through the hole. The running back goes for a canter. Down the field. Gets the down and some. Split open a hole himself as well. Like he had a bunch of defenders piling on him. He just busted through the line. Seven zip still to the USC Trojans with 4 minutes to go in and it's 1st and 10 for Colorado. First and 10. Hey, bud. Don't touch it. Taking a while now, letting the play clock bleed out. I want to be able to see the TV, buddy. I'm not a glass maker. You are not invisible. Fake, batted, intercept. No, dropped it. Should have been an intercept, but it wasn't. Incomplete. It's being climbed on and attacked right now. Yeah, so he's faked the run, batted down by the player coming at him, and I think a linesman then tried to make the catch, and tried being the operative word. 2nd down and 10, they've gone to the running back again. He gains like, half a yard maybe. Buddy, this is starting to get irritating. I've said no. You right, dude? So 3rd and 9 now for Colorado at about their 50-yard line and some change. What am I on? 3rd and 9, 17th play of the drive, they just said. He's just like, that was another example of him standing and looking downfield instead of running away. And he did end up getting the throwaway, but it didn't go to anyone, and it's 4th and 9, so they'll kick again. They'll punt the ball away. I think that's funny, huh? Come here. Oh, man. He scratched his face up last night. I had to cut his nails and stuff while he was sleeping. Oh no, they're going for a field goal. They must have been at the other end of the field from what I thought they were. Oh, it looked like he might have shanked that left, but nope, it's come back. It's come back, they get 3. I'm going to stand back up so you guys stop attacking me. Just snuck that in. No, he missed. The guy called, it looked like one of the umpires called it. But yeah, it shanked it left. It looked like it went left to me. Oh, nearly tripping over toys. Far out. Alright, here. Why don't you take this, bud? You thirsty? I'll take that as a no. Okay. Alright, you're just going to pick up your brother's bottle. Literally shook his head and moved away when I went to hand him this, and then picked up his brother's bottle. It's the exact... Oh, you want both. You want both. Kids, man. Let's read some more comments. Hello, Ethan Gray. I'm watching you on the television and commenting on my phone. Nice, thanks, man. Well, thank you for being here, if you're still here and whatnot. Yeah, it's been a fun game so far. This little one over here now, climbing over stuff to get to the air conditioner. It's been a fun game so far. It's gone about as we expected it earlier in the chat. You know what I mean? Like Colorado, probably on paper, aren't quite as good, and aren't quite up there. Like as given the result last week and whatnot, like the standards are different, if that makes sense, or the quality, not the standards, because you can't question Coach Prime's standards, but they're holding in there. They should have got a field goal there. Like I do sign up to the philosophy that as a kicker you have one fucking job. You shouldn't mess unless it's blowing a fucking gale there. I don't know, but the conditions look nice on the TV, so pretty much inexcusable to miss one from the 30-yard line. Hopefully he'll come back. He'll have a better game, but should be 7-3, and it's currently 7-0 to the Trojans. And as I said, I don't really mind who wins. Like, I support both teams. Well, I don't really support either team. I watch both teams' highlights. I haven't financially sunk any money into either side. So I'm not quite sure I could claim the title of supporter for either. But, I root for each of them each week, and I don't really mind who wins this week. I think that as long as there's no injuries, as long as both teams come out unscathed and, get to do their thing in various parts, we'll all be happy and whatnot. I think another blowout to the Buffaloes, like against the Buffaloes, would be bad for the hype train, and I like the hype train. I like being on this hype train of Coach Prime's, so, hopefully if they lose, it's not a massive blowout, but Caleb Williams is something special. That might be intentional grounding right there. There wasn't really anyone in the area. But no, it's not. 2nd and 10. He didn't have anyone to go to, but he was scrambling and he got it out. And as soon as he knew he had no one to give it to, he threw it down. So, like intelligent quarterback play, smart quarterback, as well as a physical quarterback that throws blocks and dives under O linemen and D linemen to get to the ball. When there's a fumble that's not his fault. Scoops it out. No, he didn't scoop it out. It was the quarterback himself. I thought he must have passed it. He looks like a running back, but he doesn't. He gains about 5 or 6 yards. It'll be. I'm not sick. I've just been smoking a really phlegmy strain of weed. It's 3rd and 4, so he gained about 6. They're up 7-0. They're at their own 30-yard line. 3rd and 4. Another high snap, but he gets it again. So much time. That's an offensive line highlight right there. So much time. Find someone at the other 30 who diverts, and he's going to go to the end zone. Yep, it's a touchdown. Big play. Big play. That's a touchdown. And as I said, that's an offensive line highlight right there. That's the O-line. That touchdown is a team touchdown. The quarterback had about 10 fucking years to decide where he was going to throw it, which gave the wide receiver a lot more time on his semi-go route to just be like, nah, all right, I'm going to fucking look at me. I'm wide open. I am absolutely wide open. I'm like Pamela Anderson on a boat with Tommy Lee. Throw me the fucking ball. And he did. And then he cut across the field at like a 45-degree angle. Touchdown City, boys. That's 13-zip. It'll probably become 14-zip because this kicker doesn't miss. Straight down the middle. 14-0. Colorado need a bit of oomph. They need to step it up a bit here. That was a big pass, and that was a good catch, and he did well to keep his feet too. Coach Prime not happy on the sidelines. First quarter, 2.5 minutes to go. 14-0 USC. I may finish things up at the end of the quarter, just because my throat's getting sore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to smoke some more, and I might change the boys' diapers, fix this fucking food mess and stuff. You know what I mean? But depending on how the game goes, if it gets a lot closer and like things are like I might come back and do another live stream for the fourth quarter. But we'll see how we go, you know what I mean? Like, don't hold me to that. I've got some more shorts that I'll probably upload today. If you don't watch my shorts, go and watch my shorts. I upload a bunch. I haven't uploaded some in the last few days. I've, had a bit of a couple of days off. A cold ran through the house last week, and then this week I've sort of just been zen, you know what I mean? Like, and profiting off a couple of older videos that have gone like semi-viral and got a couple of boosts and whatnot, so like if my views are similar without putting the 3 or 4 shorts out a day, but I will get back to that probably starting tomorrow or later today. We'll see how we go, because I like doing it as well. I just took a break for a couple of days, other than my Andrew Tate one as well. That's the thing, because I just like, that annoys me, you know what I mean? Like, just fucking charge the annoying cunt. But, damn it, I just dropped the C-bomb. 41 minutes into the stream, and now it'll probably get demonetized. That's annoying. Anyway. Why does your sons want to touch everything? Fucking you tell me, bro. You tell me, and we'll both know. It's a thing, you know what I mean? Most of the time when they want to touch the phone, or most of the time when there's a camera on my phone, it's because their mum's on the phone, or their grandma's on the phone, or their aunt is on the phone, or whatever. And so they can, and they're allowed to touch the phone, they're allowed to grab the phone and run off with it, and it's cute and whatnot. So I think they just, being 3 and 2, don't really understand the difference. They just see themselves and they're like, ooh, fun. But in regards to everything else, like, he's currently playing with a light-up shoe, and the other one's in front of the TV. He loves football, so that's pretty cute. He's like, yeah, bring me the game back. But you tell me, and we'll both know in regards to why they need to touch everything. Pass the screen over to me. I need some. I've been out for ages, it feels like. Go to a reservation. It's cheap. Oh my god, your Andrew Tate short had me rolling. Like, it's just annoying at this point, you know what I mean? Like, fucking charge the dude, for fuck's sake. Like, so we can all then say, I told you so. It took too long, but I told you so. Or don't. And you shouldn't have in the first place. Like, it's annoying, because it just creates an opportunity for more, like, oh, they're fucking coming at me, Illuminati fucking Matrix shit or whatever. There was a big break there in play. I think it might have been like a timeout, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, 2.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10. Colorado have tried to run the ball. It's out. Is that out? I think they called it out. It was collected by USC, and they're down at the fucking 5-yard line. I think they're going to look at it, and they might call him. They might say that he was down, because there was a big scrum of players, and they were like, they let it go for a long time. Yeah, he's well down. He's well down. His whole back and all of his legs are on the ground. He's still holding the ball, and then it gets ripped out. That's down. Yep. 2nd and 9. That's Did he keep it himself? Yeah, he's kept it himself, and then he's slid. And is that a flag? He's hit him as he's sliding. 3rd and 5. They pick up a couple of yards there on the feet of Sanders. Yeah, no penalty, no flag on the play. I thought maybe he pulled out. I didn't have as good a look at it as the referee did. Move your little head, cutie. Lean back a bit. Yep. Sanders actually gets out of the pocket this time, rolls out to his right, and he's picked off. And the defender runs out. But at the 20-yard line, fucking phenomenal position for Caleb Williams and the Trojans offense. They've thrown an intercept. Colorado have thrown an interception. He was trying to go deep. Well, not too deep, but deeper than the middle. deeper than the slot. He's thrown it long, and he's thrown it in the opposite direction to the direction his wide receiver was running. And he's given up an interception to the Trojans, and he's given them absolutely phenomenal field position. And if Coach Prime's arms could get any more crossed, it would be like an Oxford stitch. You know what I mean? Like Oxford cotton. That's a very meticulous over and over stitch. It was a deep cut, sorry. Caleb Williams scoops it out to the right, and they gain about a yard on the play there. USC with a great field position here, almost a guaranteed touchdown, you'd have to think. But we'll see how we go here. Another sling out to the right real quick, and they've gained the down at least. Big tackle. 3 plays hit him at the same time. He had to get folded like a pretzel, but he held onto the ball. They've got the down. It's a 1st and 10 at about the 12-yard line. Yeah. 11-yard line, sorry. First down here. It's coming. I don't know what his cadence is like, but everyone's in position. There's the snap. It's gone to the running back, who doesn't quite find a hole, but still finds 3 or 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and fuck all. 2nd and 7. That's not quite fuck all, actually. He only gained 3. Looked like he gained more. He must have rolled a bit. We'll see how we go here. 1 second to go in the quarter. I'll keep going just until the end of this drive, I reckon. We'll see how long the break is, actually. It's 14 zip, end of the first quarter. I'll have a chat with you guys, and if we're still here at the end of the break, then we're still here at the end of the break. Let's have a look in the comments. Oh my god, yeah, you have a cat. I have 3 cats, bro. I had fucking 6 at one point, but these are the 2 that you probably haven't yet seen on stream. That's Nova. He's called that because this bit looks like a love heart. You can't see it because of the way he's laying, but looks like a love heart, so I called him Nova. Nova for short, Casanova. And that's Binksy, typical black cat name, Zachary Binks. And then this is Molly. She came from Australia with me in 2018. That's probably the one you saw. And yeah, I'll show you here. I'll show you the things in my lounge room. There's the Ewok Thug Life. Then there's this big picture of a friggin' outdoor setting. There's Rafiki meditating, saying, "Bitch, don't kill my vibe." There's the Eureka flag, which is like the equivalent sort of to a "Don't tread on me" flag, but Australian and not quite as like politically charged. It's just like a working class anti-establishment sort of flag rather than a one side of politics in particular sort of flag. Then I got my Rangers flag, got my Australian flag, well, Australian Aboriginal flag, but it is a national flag of Australia. It's the Aboriginal flag, but it's a national flag of Australia, and I like it better than the Australian flag because the Australian flag has a big fucking British flag in it, and I think that's dumb. This is a painting that was in the attic of my last house that I lived in here. Somebody had left it there, and I really like it, so I brought it with me when I moved. This is a painting I traded for 11 bananas when I was living in Tanzania, because my car tire blew out, actually, because there are like fuck all roads where I was. There's like one road, and it's through the middle of the country, and China built it because it would make transitioning their fucking raw minerals that they got from mines in different parts of Africa to the ports on the other side a lot easier. Anyway, not the point. I was driving around in like this busted up Toyota Noah that was like 20 something years old, but I was one of the few people that actually knew how to drive that was there at the time. So we were driving just basically like rubble, like dirt roads and stuff, and one of our tires blew, and we didn't have a spare or anything like that. Like the tires were fucking probably as old as the car, and so then we were just fucking we were gonna continue going where we were going just on foot, but we only got about 100 meters from the car, and these people came over the hill with a tire that we needed, and they'd seen us from yonder and knew they had a tyre, and they came with the tyre, and they were like, "Where are you guys headed?" And we were like, "We're going to the market, blah blah blah, for the orphanage and stuff." And while they were fixing the tyre, which involved like 10 dudes lifting the back of the fucking car, or the van, sorry, because there was no jack or anything like that, while then they like pulled the tyre out and then lifting it again while they put it back on and whatnot. And while they were doing all that, we went into this dude's house, and he was a painter, and he painted stuff just in his free time and whatnot. And I didn't have any money at the time. We were going to the market, but I had a shitload of bananas because we were going to the market, and that's what we grew at the orphanage. Well, some of the things we grew. And yeah, so I traded him 11 bananas for this. It's on a, like, it's not even canvas, it's just like cloth. But yeah, 3 elephants under Mount Kilimanjaro. Like Mount Kilimanjaro, that's basically the distance. It's an accurate portrayal of Mount Kilimanjaro from the area I was in. And yeah, I always laugh because it's like only male elephants have tusks, so they must be gay or something, with their little son, or just 2 mates hanging out with their son, a dad and his friend and his son, or whatever. Oh, the game's back on already. And they've scored a touchdown. I was talking about Africa. That's my bad. I'm going to wrap it up here anyway, guys. I will potentially come back for the 4th quarter if there's some surprising comeback or anything that gets closer and whatnot. But it's looking unlikely so far based on the play. Caleb Williams is a phenomenal quarterback. Let's just say that. That's a great pass too. I just saw on the replay. Put it right where he needed to, and the extra point will be good, you'd think. And it'll be 21 to zip. But yeah, if you're here and you haven't hit the like button yet, do me a solid, hit that like button for me. It really helps me out algorithmically. If you're watching in the backlog, do me a solid and like hit the share and copy link button. You don't have to fucking send it to anyone or anything like that, but it helps me algorithmically. And like click on one of the videos that's probably appearing in front of my faces if you're watching in the backlog, or it will do in a second. But yeah, if you're still here, Ethan or Marcus or Atheos and whatnot, thanks for chatting. It was really cool. Cool flags. I collect country flag pins. That's cool, Marcus. I like that sort of stuff. I like quirky collections and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks so much for watching. And I hit the button. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I'm sure. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.